Hello and welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about the Tsuba handguard that Pach Store has started offering with some of their sabers. Now you can get these with their Shiva sabers, you can get them with their Flyte sabers, and you can get them with as a separate add-on on their site. Now these things, this design is something that I've seen before. This is almost identical, a little bit embellished, but almost identical to something that I saw the Saber Legion come out with a few years ago. If you're not familiar with the Saber Legion, they're the people who go out in the full protective gear and beat the hell out of each other with lightsabers. So for people like that, a handguard, while not aesthetically exactly consistent with a lightsaber, was something that was very practically important. It keeps your fingers from getting hit a lot of the time, and even if you're wearing the big fancy gloves, that still can hurt. So the Tsuba guard that they designed is the same thing that I see here in the Pach Store design. It's secured by 3 set screws around this ring right here, okay, and it's basically just a circle. The aperture in the middle is about 1 inch, so it's designed to go on top of the blade. So unlike the Saber Forge one that's screwed in as an emitter, this one can be used with any saber that has a flat top. It's a little bit iffy with angled emitters. It's not going to work with anything that has claws jutting up, but anything that has a flat top, like the Shiva or the Flyte, works just fine. So you slide it on over the blade, all the way down to the saber, tighten the set screws into the blade, and you have a handguard. Alright, so again, for dueling, this is a real nice thing to have because, again, it's going to protect like a bunch of the strikes that you're going to get that would usually hit your fingers. One of the failings of a lightsaber is no handguard most of the time, or the claws are going to break if they catch a big hit, but this is designed for heavy use. In terms of flow arts or choreography, you have to kind of get used to this. There are things that you can do. The fact that it prevents your hand from sliding up onto the blade, which always sort of breaks the magic of lightsaber combat or lightsaber choreography. It prevents that. But it also is going to catch on your wrist if you're doing fancy things, and it does shift the point of balance because it's on the heavy side. If throws and things like that are what you're doing, it's going to move the point of balance up a little bit, which you have to be aware of. But all things told, not exactly the aesthetic of a lightsaber, but if you're looking for a katana look, then this is a great addition that's going to basically allow you to turn any saber with a flat top into something that looks like a katana, if that's the aesthetic you're going for. For a practical dueling application, it's a great idea because it protects your hands. So the Tsuba that Pach Store offers is available in 2 colors. They've got a silver on black and a black on silver. So this, I think, is the black one. It's black on the bottom, black on the top, silver around the edge. The other is just the inverse of that. So if you get the Flyte saber in silver, you get the silver one with it, and it kind of matches. You get it in black, you get the black one. My Flyte saber is heavily modified. It was black, and I painted it and sanded it. My blade is heavily modified, but so this is not how it looks if you get it from Pach Store. But imagine this white, this black, and this as it is, and then you're seeing what the Flyte with the handguard is going to look like. Alright, so I was happy to see them come out with this this add-on. This is a great add-on, especially I like to turn some of my sabers into fire swords by adding a steel or adding an aluminum pole and a wick. And on lightsabers that the fire can ride up your hand once you light the thing on fire, you put something like this on and it actually stops the fire from hitting your hand. So it's a good safety thing for fire sword conversions as well as dueling. So that's why I really like this. Alright, so this has been the Tsuba handguard optional accessory from Pach Store. If this has been of use to you, join me back next time. We'll look at the dark saber.